back to baseball. Yeah, again, Phillies 21-9, leading the NL East. Here you can see our realigned divisions, which are basically true to modern divisions. Look at the Yankees leading the AL East. Seattle's 4 games up in the West. Detroit 5 games over Kansas City. Kansas City is at 500. Come over to the National League again. The Phillies on top, 5 games ahead of the Braves. We kind of pulled away from the Braves a little bit. There you see we've been 7-3 over the last 10 games, 3-7 for Atlanta. They've had some rough times. We went head-to-head with them. We'll look at the calendar. We'll talk about that. But they've also struggled in their recent series. Houston's been good. Houston just took 2 out of 3 from us. So Houston sits 6 games over the Padres. And Cincinnati is on top in the Central. 10-4 in May. 11-5 in April. 7-3 over the last 10 games. We are almost exactly mid-season or mid-month. On quite a run there for a while. What's that? 7 of 8. And then they've dropped 2 games in a row now to Houston. So Houston takes 2 out of 3 in that series. Got the getaway game. We go home to play St. Louis. Take a look at the pitching staff. This is in the month of May, just to see how things have been going lately. Christensen, Ruthven coming around, pitching well. Pasqua Perez, our free agent addition to be the number 5 starter, struggling a bit. He just got bashed around in his last game. So we're going to hang with him for a bit. But Marty Bystrom, last start was a little rough as well. Carlton, only 2 starts, but he's been strong. Take a look down in the bullpen. Dickie Knowles has been struggling. This is in the month of May. Down here you can see the numbers for the entire season. And Anderson's been better. Farmer's been consistently good. Tug blew 1 save. It was the first one. It ended I believe a 26-game consecutive save streak ended for Tug McGraw. I think that was on the stream at that one. Since then he's been good. He's bounced back, but the numbers are going to look bad for a little while because of the number of innings pitched. Joe Price, 3 1/3 shutout innings. You look at the season overall, you see Knowles 5.5. Otherwise, the bullpen's been good. And the starting rotation overall, 4 of the 5 have been really good. Perez has been either up or down in his starts. 8th in batting average, but 4th in on-base percentage. Runs scored, 3rd in the National League. 8th in hits. 2nd in extra base hits, a big part of that, Lonnie Smith. 2nd in home runs. 1st in base on balls. So offensively, solid numbers. Little consistency issues sometimes. We can bomb somebody and then the offense can go away for a little bit. Pitching, 6th in overall earned run average. Bullpen is 2nd. Starting rotation is 8th overall. Big part of that is Pasqua Perez, though. So you see, it's a little bit of both. We have days where we rake at the plate, score a ton of runs. We have days where our pitching looks outstanding. If you've been a Phillies fan for a while, you'll recognize some of these names, which is why one of the reasons I want to do it, plus to see what help is coming. Juan Samuel playing center field still, and since we're keeping Sandberg, we're not going to move Samuel to second base like he did historically. Moves up to AAA this year, 267, 5 homers, doing pretty well. Bob Dernier, they have him DHing. He's an outstanding center fielder, but I guess I get it because you want Samuel to play the position. I think Sammy probably would be better off moving to left. Look at Redding because there's some really, in particular, one really big name we want to look at. Darren Daulton, 320, 5 home runs, 19 RBIs so far. They are 20-15 in first place. I feel like they didn't give him any love defensively, but I won't argue too much with his evaluation as a hitter. I just think he was a little better defensive catcher than that. And he should have leadership through the roof. So here you go. We wanted to talk about Dan Pasqua. Was our #1 pick. Played for the White Sox, the Yankees for many, many years. Left-handed power bat. He'll strike out some, but pretty solid bat. I think that given time, this guy could come up and really fill a need for that the team has for left-handed power. So, all right, so we are looking at the calendar. We're going to be taking on the St. Louis Cardinals in Philadelphia. We've got Steve Carlton going in game #1. Quick update on Julio Franco and Ryne Sandberg, are 2 rookies. There you can see Franco hitting 188. But I didn't lie to you. He is tied with Schmidt with 5 home runs for team lead. And he's also got 15 RBI. So the 188, a little concerning. But the fact that he's driving the ball and he's driven in runs, it's one of the reasons we're going to keep running him out there for a little while, just to see if things start to work for him. Sandberg got down below 200. We dropped him from the 2nd spot in the batting order down to 8th, just to take all the pressure off of him. Sandberg is actually starting to develop his ratings. It's kind of weird. His ratings against right-handers is getting better. There you can see. Doesn't have much in the way of power yet. The gap power is below average. Against lefties, the contact is average, power below average. We've got Carlton on the mound. He is 3-1, a 3.0 ERA. He has been good. Solid last year. And he always carries a lot of weight for this pitching staff. And there's right on cue. First pitch of the ball game hit out of the park. Cardinals up 1-0. Ken Griffey Sr. I didn't even get a good look at the Cardinals lineup. 318 with 4 home runs. Hernandez not really known for the power, but he is known for contact. I'll put that one down the right field line. Jack Clark gets it back out of the corner. That Gary Templeton will be at shortstop for the Cardinals for a very long time. 292 as he steps in. That ball's hit on the nose. Center field is going to bounce off the fence. Maddox will run it down. Templeton can fly, and he is in with a triple. 3-0. There's Jack Clark to the plate. 274, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, having a solid season. Has slowed a little this first couple weeks of May. Line drive down the line. Stays out of the corner. Sent back in. Griffey in right field. But Milt May steps in. 293, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Much better offensive production this year than with Bob Boone. That ball's lifted high and deep. Going back. May actually have made the seats there in right field. Milt May ties us up at 3. Griffey could only watch that one. Tennis steps in. He is 0 for 1 with an RBI. Smashes that thing into left center field. What did I tell you? Gene Tennis owns us. 8th home run of the season. Man. 5-3 Cardinals. Bring Templeton to the plate. Line drive right center field. That's going to hop off the fence. Maddox will run it down. It'll be a 6-3 ball game. He's heading for third. A triple. Cardinals stretch the lead to 3. Phillies will fall to 21-10. Cardinals now 17-14. I had a feeling it was going to be a rough day when Lefty gives up 3 in the first. Could have been a lot worse, though. He did settle in, give us 7 innings, but we'll look at that in a second. 6 runs on 9 hits for St. Louis. 3 runs on 7 hits for the Phillies. Tommy Herr, Keith Hernandez, Gary Templeton, all with 2 hits. Gene Tennis hit that big 3-run home run, his 8th of the season. Doug Bird goes to 4-1, 6 really solid innings, 8 strikeouts. Dick Ruthven, 3-1, 2.75 ERA. He's got 42 hits and 39 1/3 innings, but just 9 walks. And then here we go, Dick Ruthven gets the game started. Slow roller, Schmidt charges, makes the throw, and he gets him. Throws out Griffey, 1 away. Jack Clark now 1 for 1. Well, he has actually, Clark's had a hit in the first game, has a hit in this one. Lifts that fly ball left field. Going back. Say goodbye to that one. Into the bullpen. Jack Clark makes it 2-0. It's his 5th home run of the season. Now Andy Van Slyke is 0 for 1 today, 188 on the season. Hits that ball hard, high and deep to right field. Are you kidding me? Andy Van Slyke goes yard. Ties this game up at 2. Gene Tennis, 0 for 2 today. Homered in game 1, line drive back up the middle, base hit. Templeton should score. Cardinals were down 2-0. They are now 3-2 lead. Have a 3-2 lead. I can speak English. Let's try a squeeze. I never do it. Puts down the bunt. Great job. They come home. They better not call him out. 3-3 tie ball. Big spot. Shirley's pitch to Boa. Takes it the other way and drops it into right field. Ruthven should score. Lonnie Smith to third. 4-3 ball game. I thought I was pitching around Overwick. Well, apparently we didn't. I should have just walked him, I guess. He slams that thing off the left center field fence. He is heading to third with a triple. Apparently, I have to talk to Ed Farmer about what pitch around a guy means. Lonnie Smith steps in 2 for 4. A couple of hits for him today. High fly ball deep to left center field. Say goodbye. Phillies lead 6-5. Lonnie Smith. About the only thing he doesn't do offensively is hit home runs consistently. Smash that ball to left center field. All right, here we go. 1-0 pitch. Swung on to right field. That's high and deep, and that's gone into the bullpen. Jack Clark has 2 home runs today. Makes it 8-5. 6th home run of the season. He now leads the team. Ken Griffey, lefty on lefty. 0 for 4 today. He homered in the first game. Here's the 0-2 from McGraw. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tug McGraw converts the save on stream. 22-10 now on the young season. Cardinals fall to 17-15. 5 runs on 10 hits. Cardinals can swing the bats, man. The Cardinals just keep coming at you, though. They pounded us pretty good in game 1. Game 2 gave us everything we could handle. Lonnie Smith, 3 for 5. Jack Clark, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. I feel like that's probably your player of the game right there. Let's see, Bob Shirley, 5 2/3, gave up 5 runs through 116 pitches. And then Ed Farmer comes in, gives up 2 hits, gives up the run, made everybody nervous. Tugger comes in, gives up the leadoff hit to Tommy Herr, but then converts his 7th save of the season, which we're going to do out of park as a weekly stream. And we'll continue with the 82 Phillies, and we will see if we can't get these guys back to the World Series. So, all right, man. Everybody take care, and we will see you next time.
And please subscribe to my dad. And hit the